What is going on, ERB sports fans and baseball card fans out there everywhere? Yes, I know I haven't made a video lately. I promised I would. Well, to reward you guys and sort of reward myself for a recent stock sale of some of my Rolls-Royce stock, I bought a Bowman case. I know it's probably a dumb idea, but it seemed like a fun idea at the time. I watched Brett's channel pull a one-of-one Dylan Cruz last night. And I thought, man, I got this case sitting here. I paid $1,000 for it on Card Giants with a discount. I figured, what the hell? The guy in here that you're chasing, one of them is a guy that plays for my team, Milwaukee Brewers, Jesus Mate. I got to figure, why not chase him, right? I didn't chase Jackson Chourio that much. He turned into a pretty good ball player. I did chase a little bit. Well, actually, I did chase a little bit of him and Ellie, but not a ton. I never opened cases, but what the hell? Why not? You only live once. My card account had a decent amount of money in it. I figured, what the heck? So we're going to do kind of a profit challenge on this one. I know I won't probably put up the profit wins and losses, but we're going to start $1,050 in the hole. These boxes were $26 a piece, roughly. 26 and some change, I think. So it's $1,050 with shipping, but let's see how we do. I know that this year's Bowman, they only have a couple formats. You basically have the retail value boxes and the hobby boxes and jumbos. They did away with all the retail boxes, and obviously you can't get the same parallels in the mega boxes that you can in these. So all in all, I feel like this year's set, you're getting a fair number of parallels compared to past years where maybe you get like 24 per case. Now I think you're probably closer to like 35. Right off the bat, we got Sasaki on the strikeout showroom. That's a really cool card. I do like those. Brett said a lot of good things about those. And he's also said that the number of firsts that you get is a much bigger stock than you have of the non-firsts. So let's see if that holds up for me. Am I going to pull a one-of-one? I doubt it. I've never pulled a one-of-one. Brett's pulled multiple good one-of-ones. He opens a lot more cards than me too, though. So there is always that. Ellie De La Cruz. Gunnar has a mustache. My son has a mustache. I hate it. He's off at college. He's still in college. They're still going for a couple more weeks here. They started a little bit later than everybody, and he decided to grow a mustache when he was in college, and you can barely see it. Maybe puberty hasn't set in yet. I mean, I know he's got muscles. He's an adult now, but I tell you what, it's a little on the light side. But what are you gonna do? In Brett's case, he has pulled some really good stuff so far. It looks like we got one of those reptilians, or the chain link fence, as some people call them. We got Greatness Loading, Jack Caglione. Nice card there. Guess I'm not looking at the cards just yet. Ooh, that's a nice one. Right off the bat, we got another one of those guys that you want to get. Charlie Condone on the first Reptilian. So did we get our $25 back? I don't know. Maybe close to it. We'll see. We'll look up the comps on that. I'll throw something up on the board when I'm putting these videos out and let you know how I'm doing. Each video is going to be 5 boxes, so it's going to be just over $125 and some change to try to make up the difference. So it should be 8 total videos, along with probably a final video of like a recap. Sasaki on the Royal Rookie of the Year favorites. Pretty nice one there. Pretty happy with the Condon, or Condon. Condon? Looks like condom. This is a kid-friendly show. Clean it up, John. Clean it up. But yeah, like I said, I haven't made a whole lot of videos lately. The reason for that, obviously, I've had a lot going on outside of between work and family stuff, and my dog, a 13-year-old dachshund, she's been sick lately. She had a cyst on her paw, and it was pretty nasty. She looked honestly like she was giving up. So we were we were a little concerned about her. No hits in this first box, so a little dejected by that. But we got a pretty good first there. But anyway, as I was saying, for my dog, they put her on a steroid, and she seems to be doing much better now. She's been on it for about 2 weeks, and she's been pretty solid. I wouldn't say she's back to her normal self. For some reason, she can't jump as much as she used to want to. She used to be able to jump on the couch. She used to be able to do the stairs. Now, I know dachshunds, as they get older, they've got back problems normally, but I don't really know. I can't really tell exactly what's going on with her. At first, it was a cyst on her front toe, but now it's like her back legs are a little bit weak. But like I said, the steroid is helping. She seems to be happy, which is good. She's going outside, doing all sorts of typical dog stuff, but just not running around as much as she used to. So we'll see. She's 13 and a half, actually. So we'll see how many more years we have out of Mia. It's probably my wife's favorite dog of all time. She sleeps with that dog all the time. She says she loves that dog more than people in some case. I hope she doesn't love that dog more than me, but you never know. Maybe she does. All right, we got a lot of firsts so far. We didn't get any of the big guys out of the firsts other than the Condon. That's a pretty nice one. That's nicely centered, too. I might send that one to PSA. I mean, in a PSA 10, does that net you maybe, I don't know, $100 maybe? I feel like that's, ooh. Red Rookie Redemption, Jace Young. I don't know if he is in the running or not this year, but these have been flowing out of here. At first, when they came up with this idea, I thought, they're going to be hard to pull. You're never going to find one. They're just yanking your chain. But they have been flowing out decently at a pretty good clip. I mean, I think in most cases, people get right around 6 or 7. So yes, what are the odds that you get one of those? And this year's Rookie of the Year is not somebody that's in the checklist that comes out as a red rookie. It's always possible. But again, those are probably going to have some sort of rarity, like many people have called. And we'll see. I mean, Jacob Wilson's another one that could be a Rookie of the Year kind of favorites. I don't know much about Adele Amador for the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies suck. Obviously, they fired their coach after just a couple weeks into the season. Nothing yet as far as a Made or a Weatherholt or anything on a other sort of regular Chrome card. But we're early. We're only on box number 2. We got our Reptilian here. Is that a Reptilian? I don't know what that is. I have to take a really close look at that one. Wyatt Langford, Charlie Condon on the greatness loading. I thought for a second there that looked like, who am I thinking of? Let's see here. Getamade Diao. I don't know too much about Hamid Diao, but he's a first, so we'll sleeve it up. So Reptilian so far. Is it a Reptilian? I can't even really tell. Kind of, yeah, I suppose it is. Either that or a fish scale or something like that. But that one's a little off-center compared to the other one. So far, no autos and no numbered cards. Right as I'm saying how great the numbered card pull rate's going to be. We didn't get any yet. But it's really, really early. I've seen some boxes come out of here and they're just loaded. Get two hits in a box. There's Walker Jenkins. We got really long first name Garcia, Sasaki, and that's going to do it. So box number 2, not as good as box number 1. But got one more pack here. Let's find out what we got going on here. Still no hit. That's just not what you want to see. We got Connor Norby. Urena. You get a Yankee first, you'd probably be pretty good in your case. All right, it's 2 boxes in and no numbered cards. Wow. Did I get a bad case? Maybe I got the anime. I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe they'll just start flowing out of here. I've never had a great amount of luck with Bowman. I've never really have. I've had many times in Bowman past where I've get skunked and get nothing out of boxes. I remember weeks and weeks and weeks we were doing batter up with, now speaking of hits, we finally got one. But yeah, like I said, doing a bunch of batter up segments with Brett, and he would always kick my butt. A first Dodger, Tolero, Jesus Tolero, different Jesus than the one we wanted. But it is a first, and it is green to $3.99, the lime green, the lovely lime green. How many lime greens are we going to pull out of this case? I feel like maybe 2 or 3. Try not to cover up. Oops. Try not to cover him up. So, all in all, I'm not displeased. And we've got 2 boxes in this rip to go. Pulled some pretty good stuff. I'll check the comps on the Condon. See where we're at. Ben Rice on the rookie. He didn't have any rookies up until series. He was a rookie of the year, or he was a rookie last year, Connor Griffin, but ended up in series 1. Andrew Morris and Andahar. Lots and lots of firsts. Holy cow. The stack of firsts is like 2022 all over again. Like 2021 was pathetic. 2022 was great. 2023, I didn't even buy this product, and I didn't buy any in 2024. So, yeah. It's been a while. Spencer Schwellenbach. Perdomo again. I seem like I'm getting the same guys all the time. I used to work with a Matt Wilkinson. Another first, another Dodger. Jacob Wright on the non-numbered Reptilian. So we are 3 for 3 on the Reptilian insert non-numbered stuff being firsts. 3 for 3. So pretty solid there. And it's funny. I remember looking in the checklist and Matt Wilkinson. I worked with a Matt Wilkinson for a while. Not the same guy. I'm sure it's a common name. It's like Smith. Maybe not that common. Haven't seen that guy lately. He went off to work at a different place and then came back briefly, but then I don't know where he's at. But anyway, I digress. Drew Romo, not to be confused with Tony Romo. Charlie Condon, got him finally. Blake Walters, Braden Montgomery. My son's name is Braden, spelt differently. And Mobley, Chase Mobley. And there is some rookie stuff in the back. Okay, so what I'm going to try and do with this to recover some money is I'm going to try and make complete sets of the base paper. I'll probably go for like $20, but I'm going to try and make the prospect and the other set. So we'll see how we do. We got Trey Sweeney on the Rockstar. Not bad. Good prospect. There's a Charlie Condon Chrome finally. All right, we'll sleeve it up. So this is the Charlie Condon rip, apparently. We got multiple Charlie Condons. Still got 2 boxes to go. I'd say we did all right. Can we get another numbered card here? Look at that. It's a green again. What are the odds of that? That I get 2 in the same box. I said, how many would I get in the case? I said 2. Schwellenbach, Hurston, Waldrop. Don't know much about him. Andahar, Estrada, Pablo. There's Skeens. And that's it. Okay, so that's really interesting. We got 2 in the same box, and yet we hadn't had one. We didn't have a single hit. I asked how many we were going to get. I think those are like 1 in every 200 packs. We got 2 in the same box. Talk about that for collation and distribution. Like, are we going to get all lime green? We're going to get all the lime green. We're not getting anything else. We're on to box number 4. I got a pile of crap next to me. But we're having fun. Ripping cards. Doing a profit challenge for the first time ever on this ERB Sports channel. It's the month of May in Indy. I know I'm just rambling here, but it is the month of May in Indy. We've got the Indy 500 just right around the corner. For all you race fans out there, I'll try to do a video talking about the Indy 500. I know I am not an Indy 500 channel. If you want to see Indy 500 content, go subscribe to David Land on YouTube. He is not a friend of mine. He didn't pay me to do this, but I know he's one of the most popular channels out there on YouTube. And David, if you're listening, I'd love to have you on a show someday to talk about your IndyCar extravaganza. This is the first time that we didn't get a special card here, which makes me think we might have got a paper auto in that slot. Let's find out. Lopez, Horton, Matthews, Hintz, and Wright. Unless I missed the auto. Did I get a variation or something? Normally every pack has had a special insert. That's the first one that did not. Maybe the next one will have two. I don't know. Ramirez, Nick York for the Pirates, the Buccos, as they're called. I'm a Brewers fan. Sorry, I'm not a Buccos fan. A couple more firsts. There's pitchers, though. We just keep getting the same guys over and over again. It's funny. You would think you'd make... I think that's like the 5th Skeens I've pulled. I cannot possibly believe that when I got another first in the Reptilian, which is... What are the odds of 5 for 5 on that? Kevin McGonigal. Let's see here. We got Esteban, Gonzalez, Fernando Cruz, Pineda, Lavelle, Johnny Lavelle, or Level, probably Lavelle. Another first. This is a nice kind of color match thing going on. It's not a very centered card. That Charlie Condon is a very centered card. That one looks really nice. No numbered cards in this box yet, but it is, like I said, still early. Another Mookie Betts on the back, so that's like the 5th Mookie Betts we've gotten. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I'll be honest with you. No autos yet. Usually you get about 7 or 8 autos per case. I've seen anywhere between 5 and... Well, I said 7 or 8. I've seen mostly between 5 and 8. So I've watched a couple of recaps, and that's what it seems like people are getting. 5 to 8 autos. 7 is kind of the average. You get some decent stuff as far as the autos go. You get a decent number of paper and chrome. We didn't get another numbered card in this box. James Wood on the Lay in the Wood. We got Thomas, whatever that guy's name is. Don't know how to pronounce that. Jack Penny. Max Clark. He is still in the minors. That's crazy. I feel like that guy's been in there since 2022. Maybe he has. Guys seem to get to the big leagues a little bit quicker these days. All right, last box mojo here for round number 1. Then I'm going to clean up and see if I'm going to tape round number 2. Because otherwise I'm going to be busting these videos out for the next week and a half. But overall, if we didn't get the Condon and the Jace Young rookie red, I don't think this was very good. But we got 3 chromes. 3 chromes. Maybe we got an auto finally. Be nice if we got a big boy. That'd be nice. Christian Moore. We got... Did we get an auto? No, not an auto. DeVries. Get an auto. No. Just 3 chromes. No autos. Oh, man. Brutal. Brutal. Thank God for the Condon. Saving our butt on this rip. Mike Trout on the back. Okay. Next up. Got another one of those. It's still in Cruz this time. Cruz, Captain, Capital Cards Collectibles. Cool. Like those. Those were almost like 1 in every 5 boxes. We pulled 2 of them. This is really weird. Like the collation on this has been a little bit off. I'll be honest. It's been a little bit weird. Tovar, Holiday, and Trout. 4 to go in this one. Then we'll do a recap and get you guys out of here. Hopefully under 22 minutes. I know I'm going as fast as I can. I love to talk. Sorry. Nick York again. So got him twice. Thomas White. There's 1 crumb. So that might have been why we didn't get that. We got 3 in the last one. Lots of firsts. Holy crap. But most of them are pitchers. Bobby Witt. First time I pulled him. A Reptilian again. If we don't get another numbered card, I'm going to be really shocked. Christian Moore. I swear I just got him. Getting repeats already? That can't be. Pineda. And the first time we did not get a first on the Reptilian, we got Benny Montgomery. Eventually, our luck was going to run out. But we still got 35 more boxes. So, ooh, we got a green shimmer. That could be an auto. It's not in the auto spot, though. That could be a big boy. If it's the right guy, that's a big card. If it's a Made, that might pay for the case. I don't know, maybe. About half of it, maybe. Oh, no. It's a Brewer. Braylon Payne. Oh, gosh, what an agony. It's a Brewer, too. It was even pointed the right direction. Oh, come on, man. He's only born in 06. Wow, he is young. He's younger than my son. He's 18. Why is that not a first? I'll have to look it up. Maybe we did good on that card. I have known nothing about Braylon Payne. But if it was a Made, that would have been a big card. Oh, well. Wyatt Langford, Jockenzie Noel, Bazada, Max Clark, and Dylan Feen, followed by Chorio, York, and Seager. Okay, do a recap. There's your non-firsts. Wow, there's your stack of firsts. Holy crap. Yeah, non-firsts, firsts. Big difference in the stack. Big difference. There's the inserts. I'm going to chase some of the sets. Actually, I forgot one guy here. No autos in the first bunch. But we did pretty good. We did all right. I'm kind of shocked that we didn't get anything better than a green, but it is what it is. All right. There we go. Okay. So, Reptilians, we got 3 of them in firsts, and actually a 4th one I'll show you in a bit. We've got pretty nice, happy with that. We got a couple on these other collection ones. We got the Cruz and the Sasaki, pretty cool with that. We got a Condon on the Chrome first, Jace Young on the Red Rookie Redemption, a couple of greens to $3.99, Jesus Tolero and Hurston Waldrop. A Braylon Payne, a very young guy, but not a first. He must have been in Bowman Chrome or Bowman Draft. Braylon Payne out of 99, 10 out of 99, and a Charlie Condon Reptilian to round it out. So that is going to do it for this one. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. Stay tuned for more content as always. I'm going to clean up my mess, and I will see you in the next video.